How do psychological tactics influence jury selection? Imagine sitting in a courtroom, watching lawyers ask questions and observing how potential jurors respond. It might seem simple, but there is a lot more happening behind the scenes. Psychological tactics play a big role in choosing the right jury for a case. These tactics help attorneys understand how potential jurors think, feel, and react. They look for biases, decision-making styles, and social behaviors that could influence the trial's outcome. This process is not about picking people at random. It's about carefully selecting individuals who can be fair and impartial. During jury selection, lawyers often use psychological screening tests. These tests assess how well potential jurors can think critically and make decisions based on facts. They also look at social psychology factors, like how group influence might sway opinions. For example, if a juror tends to follow the crowd or is easily influenced by others, that could affect their judgment. Personal biases are also checked. If a juror has strong prejudices related to the case, they might not be able to be fair. Avoiding biased jurors helps keep the trial honest and balanced. Another key part of psychological tactics is the way lawyers ask questions during the voir dire process. This is the phase where lawyers get to know the potential jurors. They craft questions carefully to reveal attitudes and feelings. Sometimes, they use body language cues like nodding or facial expressions to see how jurors truly feel. For example, if a juror quickly looks away when asked about a certain topic, it might show discomfort or bias. Lawyers also use short case summaries called mini-openings to see how jurors react. These help identify who might be sympathetic or hostile to their side. In criminal cases, these tactics are especially important. Jurors come into the courtroom with pre-existing opinions shaped by their life experiences, media, or cultural background. These opinions can influence how they see evidence or witnesses. Research shows that jurors are not purely logical thinkers. They are affected by cognitive biases, which are mental shortcuts that can distort judgment. For instance, a juror might give more weight to a witness they like or dismiss evidence that doesn't fit their beliefs. That's why attorneys try to assemble a diverse jury. A varied group reduces the chance that one bias will dominate the verdict. Some legal teams go further by using mock jurors or simulation techniques. These methods test how potential jurors might respond to different case scenarios. They help lawyers refine their jury choices and strategies. In some cases, detailed psychological profiling and data analysis are used to predict juror behavior. While these methods can be effective, they also raise ethical questions about privacy and fairness. Overall, psychological tactics shape the jury by helping attorneys select individuals who are more likely to be fair and objective. They aim to create a jury that can deliberate without undue influence from biases or emotions. Understanding how these tactics work is key in criminal trials, where the jury's decision can change someone's life. These methods are designed to make sure the trial is fair and that the verdict reflects the true facts of the case.